Hey guys, Pickle Plays here, and today we're on another commentary video. Whoopee! Yay! Fantastic! We're so happy. Well, actually, we're not. This video is talking about the global events of the world and how devastating they may or may not be. Before this video really starts, if you hear me laughing or anything like that, that's just my trauma response. This stuff is really serious. Okay, enjoy the video. First things first, if you didn't see the last one of these, I'm trans. Yeah. But there's a reason why I say that, and it's because the first thing we're going to be talking about is political transphobia. Isn't it amazing how much people, don't like trans people for no reason whatsoever? I know I find it amazing. First things first, we're gonna talk about Kansas, which is a state in the US if you don't know, and oh my gosh, this state is the worst. Yeah, they're the worst. Nothing else to say. So, the first thing that they're allowing people to sue other people. They're allowing people to sue trans people for using a bathroom. A flipping bathroom. Like, what? So, say if you're a trans woman, like me. If I walked into a woman's bathroom, I could get sued if I was in Kansas. That makes no sense to me. It doesn't. I know they say that trans people are there to, look at women in the bathroom, which I also find extremely stupid. Like, how did that come to be? All we're trying to do is go to the bathroom. Nothing else. That's how they solve that problem. And I'm really happy about it. Yeah, I'm being sarcastic. Very much so. I very much hate this. And then, okay, let's talk about the trans kids. They have it. I'm sorry to them. Because it just seems like, everyone is using them as, like everyone is using the trans kids as, you see, the teachers are, making them become this trans. They're giving them this transness, ooh, which is so stupid. Holy, they say that the teachers, when they teach people about LGBTQ, they're like, oh, yeah, they're trans people. You should become one. No one's doing that. No one's doing that. It's just, when they teach about LGBTQ, they're just saying, oh yeah, people are trans, that's okay. So because of that, they are very much saying like, oh yeah, we need to block puberty blockers because, or we need to ban puberty blockers because the kids don't know what they want. The kids will be killing their bodies if they do this. Oh, the kids will definitely 100% regret these actions. Hi, Editing Bickle again, and I'm here to say that puberty blockers is very reversible. Didn't say that. So, that's interesting to know. Can I tell you something, guys? There's only at most 13% of people who detransition. And do you want to know how many actually? You want to know how many actually regret the decision? Like 1% of those, guys. It's like 1%. Okay, so yeah. The reason why people detransition is really just because people suck. A lot. People really the reason why people detransition is really just because people make them detransition. It's like they're trying to live their lives, and people trying to live their lives, and they're just like, oh yeah, we don't like you anymore because you're one of those transgenders, which oh, that actually hurt me to say. Like, imagine imagine you come out to your family and they just say you're no longer our child. Wouldn't that just suck? So they're pretty much forced. They're pretty much forced by the society that they live in to detransition. Isn't that interesting? That the people who don't like us try to use detransitioning as like oh, see, these people don't like it, so it's everyone is gonna regret. They're pretty much saying if one person, a single person, they're pretty much saying if a single person doesn't like it or regrets it, that it's enough to say no one can be this way. Like, what? I genuinely just am concerned. It genuinely doesn't make sense to me. It's like, okay, now we're gonna talk about what's something is happening that is honestly really bad. It's really bad because it's gonna give the notion if one state can do it, the rest can, and it's just not good. So, going back to Kansas, of course it's Kansas. They released a law, effective immediately, that if your gender marker on your license has ever been changed, your license is no longer valid. And if you don't know why this even matters, well, pretty much if you're trans, or if you ever changed your gender legally, then you can't drive. You can't anything. You're just getting rid of your rights. That's what it is. It's getting rid of our rights. It's legitimately the first step to get rid of our rights. And it's actually just really bad. So pretty much what you have to do is you have to go back to the I don't know what they call it there. You know, where you can get your license, the DMV, I think, or something, Department of Vehicle. You have to go back there and get your license renewed and changed to your gender assigned at birth. And if you might be asking, this doesn't really help. Why is this a big deal? Well, imagine you get pulled over and you have to show your license. It's really scary. It's physical proof that you are trans. That's what it is. No matter how much you pass, it's the very fact that you have this. Gets rid of all your work. And because of this, assaults will go up. People who are scared, or don't like that people are trans, and they realize that you're trans, your safety immediately, you're not safe. Yeah, you're not safe. It's all just really bad. There's no good news about this. Nothing good can come about this. And it's really sad to see. Like I said earlier, if one state can do this, the rest can. That's what I'm really scared for. Like it's like this is like a test period for them. And also, there was no grace period. I want to let you know that there was zero grace period. People who were notified that they got, people got a letter saying you have to change your license. There was no time to do it. Pretty much, once you got that letter, your license didn't work. How can you even change your license if you can't drive? If you can't drive a car to get to the DMV, that doesn't make sense to me. There was zero grace period. They said effective immediately. That's like what? What? I hope you guys are starting to realize like how much things are just gonna be very difficult. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It genuinely is bad. It's just bad. There's nothing good about it. It's just all bad. And then, not to mention, war has started. The US, we are at war. Not because of, anything important. This is not... The reason why the war started is so pointless. It's so useless. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm not gonna go too deep into the war. Because quite frankly, there's really nothing to tell. There's really nothing to say. It's just so dumb. I'm gonna say that I am very much anti-war for no reason. That's why I'm just against this as a whole, and I find it really dumb because war just doesn't make sense to me. The past couple weeks have not been good when it comes to news. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed me talking. I hopefully the next one will be a little less heavy. Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to. Stay safe. All I really care about is if you guys stay safe. So, bye. I tried my best not to make this video sound like I'm tone deaf or something like that. I want to preface that this video and these topics are very serious, even though it did sound like I was, laughing, and I'm not laughing. It's a way for me not to cry. That's what it is. But stay safe, everyone.